truth shall enter the courtroom.
Liverpool Biennial brings together work from artists all over the world and presents it, some for the first time and some pre-existing work for audiences here in Liverpool as part of the UK Biennial of Contemporary Art. All of the artists presented here draw from their immediate surroundings and from their everyday lives. And so you will see in this building artists transforming domestic materials into art, and it repositions art as part of our everyday lives and as something that's essential to the way that we live in the world. I invited two curators, May Abu El Dahab and Anthony Huberman, to curate an exhibition which really is at the heart of Liverpool Biennial. They proposed an exhibition that unfolds across 7 sites, including Tate Liverpool.
We're standing in Tate Liverpool's Wolfson Gallery, which has been completely redesigned by the radical French architect Claude Parent. This year's biennial looks at how environments that we live with reconfigure our everyday lives. That meeting place of art and life is really what Claude Parent responds to in his work. He's essentially created a machine for viewing artworks. Upstairs from Claude Parent, we're now in the 2nd floor galleries here at Tate Liverpool in a brand new collection. The works have been chosen along the idea of bringing the domestic or the personal interior space into the institutional context of the museum. The Francis Bacon rug behind me was designed when he was only 20 years old and working as an interior and furniture designer. And it's a good example of the type of work we have where there's a slippage between a domestic object and an artwork. Whereas the Francis Bacon rug is something that was used in a domestic setting, here we have a painting that references a domestic scene of the artist's own life. And in this case, the André Fougeron painting Returned from the Market is a portrait of his wife. And she's surrounded by references to everyday life, such as the washing up or the grocery bags that have returned from the market with her. It's that kind of very intimate personal encounter that we want to reflect in the collection display.
I don't think the way I work with children is any different than the way I would work with shipyard workers. It's really about a respect for the person that I'm working with. Janis Korshak, a pedagogue, came up with the idea to have a children's newspaper that was completely run and edited by children. He's a really important inspiration for all of this work. This issue is dedicated to the notion of vacation. I liked that this issue is with these pictures of Milena. Milena was one of the children that I met filming in 2009 in Łódź. And it was her first time to the sea. The pictures downstairs were from our first vacation together. We spent a month at the countryside, living together and trying to bring play back into her life. The city of Łódź is based on this very long street, but all of the life and action happen through these doorways into these courtyards. I was just interested in the way they played within the architecture. I really saw it as a theater the minute I walked in. It looks like I just happened upon it, but it is quite directed and collaborative with the children. Looking through the camera, having them listen to the sound, understanding what it is I'm seeing. It's very important that they understand what I'm doing and that they're happy with it too, you know.
Liverpool is a very unique place in that we have an amazing ecology of cultural institutions, 8 museums, many galleries in the city. You can currently see work by over 200 artists in Liverpool in multiple sites around the city. We're very excited that for many of the artists that we're presenting here, they're not only presenting new work for the first time, but it's the first time that UK audiences have had an opportunity to see their work. So it makes it an essential trip up to Liverpool to come and experience really what we think is the kind of best, most interesting contemporary practice.